Journey to the Bermuda Triangle by Colton. When two teams of experts work together on a project, they sail to the Bermuda Triangle to crack the mystery. But once they get there, they discover more than what they wanted. Will they be capable of returning back to civilization alive? Chapter 1. Miami, Florida, 2015. Typing on a keyboard. Dr. Flora Cole appears sitting at her desk. A pair of hands appear on Flora's shoulder, then start massaging her. Flora starts moaning. "That feels so good. Keep doing that," said Flora. Dr. Edward Little appears. "I will." Edward kisses Flora on the back of her neck. "Come to bed, sweetheart," said Edward. "I need to finish this. You do remember we're leaving tomorrow on the 2-month journey to the Bermuda Triangle," said Flora. "I remember that. I just want you tonight. Because who knows, the next time we'll be alone," said Edward, kissing Flora. "We'll be on the boat," said Flora. "Actually, different boats. I'm sending my team with me, while you're with yours," said Edward. "Ain't that a little weird?" asked Flora. "No. Why would it be weird? If I'm not with my team, it'll get taken over by my assistant," said Edward. "Oh, you mean Dale," said Flora. "Yeah," said Edward. "You know what?" Flora shuts the laptop. "I'm done for today. I could finish tomorrow on the boat. Tonight, I'm yours," said Flora, standing up then, kissing Edward. "That's my girl," said Edward, picking Flora up, walks over, then places her onto their bed. Flora starts laughing. The sun rises. Knocking on the door. Edward groans. Knocking on the hotel door continues. Edward stands up, then walks towards the hotel door. The hotel door opens. Dale Howard appears. "Morning, Dr. Little." Sir, your pants," said Dale. "Right." Edward walks away. Grabs his pants, then puts them on. "What is it, Dale?" asked Edward. "I was just wondering, when should we start loading the boats?" asked Dale. "Do it now. I want us to leave as soon as possible," said Edward. "Noted. See you down there, Dr. Little," said Dale, walking away. Edward leans onto the bed, kisses Flora's back, then goes up her body. Flora is groaning. "What time is it?" asked Flora. "Time to get up. Remember, the big project starts today," said Edward. "Oh, goody," said Flora, getting out of the bed. "I'll meet you down at the dock," said Edward. "Yeah, I'll see you there," said Flora, walking into the bathroom. "Oh, Flora." Flora walks out of the bathroom. "Love you," said Edward. "Love you too," said Flora. Edward walks out of the hotel room. A boat dock appears. Dale is approaching. "All right, team. Dr. Little will be down shortly," said Dale. "And what about Dr. Cole?" asked Ivan Schultz, appearing. "She'll be down too." "All right. Dr. Little wants us to load the boats. So, let's get to it," said Dale. All 7 are grabbing crates, then walking onto 2 different boats. Juana Schneider appears walking, then stops. "Why aren't you helping us?" asked Juana. "Because the assistant doesn't need to carry people's items," said Dale. "Oh, I see. So, if I was Dr. Little's assistant, I could make you do all this work instead?" asked Johnny Saunders, appearing. "No," said Dale. Johnny shakes his head. Footsteps are approaching. "Hello, team. I hope everyone is doing great this morning?" asked Edward. "Fine," said Gail Flores, appearing. "All right, Dr. Cole will be right down. I promise you that. Then we can head to the Bermuda Triangle," said Edward. All 7 are cheering. "Are you sure you want to bring her team?" They seem a bit egotistical, said Dale. Coming from you, said Edward, slapping Dale's back. Footsteps are approaching. Morning all, said Flora. Morning, Dr. Cole, said all 4 members of her team. You've got a good unit there. Flora smiles. All right, let's get going. Everything is on board. Everyone get aboard. Then we set sail, said Edward. All 10 are walking onto both of the boats. Both of the boats start, then drive away. Chapter 2. Gerald Wise appears looking out at the ocean. Footsteps are approaching. Beautiful, isn't it? Asked Juana. Definitely is, said Gerald. So, why'd you come along? Asked Juana. The experience, said Gerald. You mean the Bermuda Triangle? Asked Juana. Yeah, said Gerald. I came too. See if it's true what they say, said Juana. About what? Asked Gerald. That if you go into the Bermuda Triangle, you don't leave, said Juana, smiling. Let's hope not, said Gerald. Both boats are driving. Static comes from the radio. How are you holding up over there? Asked Flora over the radio. Edward grabs his radio. We're fine. How about your team? Asked Edward. Well, we're kinda fine. Dominic Green appears vomiting over the banister. Dominic is getting sick, said Flora. That sucks. Give him a few mints and a ginger ale. He'll be fine, said Edward. Will do. I miss you, said Flora. I miss you too, said Edward. Dale looks at Edward. Edward nods his head. Dale walks out. The door shuts. Did you just make Dale leave? Asked Flora. Yeah, I did, said Edward. Oh, my. That makes me so excited, said Flora, moaning. Really? I could do it again if you want, said Edward. Oh, that's what I'm talking about, said Flora, turning around. Ivan appears. Flora starts stuttering. No, don't mind me. Just came to say that the food is done. I'll leave you to this, said Ivan, walking out the door. Edward is laughing over the radio. Are you all right? Asked Edwards over the radio. I'm fine, just embarrassed, said Flora. Everyone needs to be embarrassed, said Edward. Over the radio. Dark clouds appear in the sky. Flora looks out the windshield of the boat. Do you see those clouds? Asked Flora. I sure do, said Edward. What do we do? Asked Flora. I believe we keep going. Those clouds usually form when people are close to the Bermuda Triangle. It must be up ahead, said Edward. All right, we drive through then, said Flora. It's gonna get bumpy, said Edward. I don't mind bumpy. You know that, said Flora. I know. Stay on my 6 baby, said Edward. Both boats speed up. Darker clouds start forming. Rain starts falling from the sky. Thunder. Rumbling. Lightning flashing. Both of the boats continue driving. The water crashes against both of the boats. Whoa! What the hell are we doing? Asked Dale. This is our project, remember? What did you think was gonna happen out here? Asked Edward. Nothing like this. The water crashes into the boat again. Dale falls into the wall, then holds his head. Ow, said Dale. Are you all right? Asked Edward. Fine, said Dale, standing up. The boats continue driving. The water crashes into the second boat. Whoa! You got this, Dr. Cole? Asked Ivan. Yeah, don't worry, we're gonna be fine, said Flora. Lightning continuously flashing then hits the water next to the second boat. Jesus, said Gerald. And Quat. Get inside. Now, and Quat, yelled Edward. All 3 are running inside. We can't keep this up, Dr. Little, said Dale. We can and we will. Remember, if we head back, our money is gone, said Edward. The water continuously hits the boat. Ivan stands up, then looks out the windshield. Dr. Cole, said Ivan, pointing. All five are looking out the windshield. A wave starts forming. Dear Lord. Flora grabs the radio. Edward, do you see that? Asked Flora. Edward grabs his radio. Yeah, we see it, said Edward. What do we do? Asked Flora. Edward looks at all four of them. We pray, said Edward. Chapter 3. The wave crashes into both of the boats. Both of the boats are floating into different directions. The sun is shining. Oh, a few more minutes, Edward. Let me sleep, said Flora. Dr. Cole. Dr. Cole, are you all right? Asked Johnny. Yeah, I'm fine. Flora stands up, then looks around. Where are we? Asked Flora. We don't know. We all got knocked out by that giant wave. We woke up and it was like this, said Ivan. The ocean appears. It looks like the ocean goes for miles, said Dominic. Maybe we were pushed out to sea, said Gail. Where's the other boat? Asked Flora, looking around. We can't find it. It's gone, said Johnny. Oh, you don't think? Asked Flora. No, I think if we got out of the storm. So did they, said Ivan. Yeah, you're probably right. We need to find them. Their boat could have crashed. Or maybe worse, said Flora. Doctor, I don't think it's a good idea to start driving around the sea when we don't even know where we are, said Gail. She's right, said Dominic. We need to find Edward now. Plus anyway, we have the compass. What does the compass say? Asked Flora. Ivan looks at the compass. The arrow continuously spins around in a circle. The compass says, everywhere, said Ivan, showing the compass. Why is it spinning like that? Asked Dominic. There must be mercury around here. Usually mercury messes with compasses, said Johnny. Then what do? We can't just stay here, said Flora. The sun, maybe the sun can tell us what time it is, said Gail. All five looking up at sun. Ivan is looking at his watch, then back at the sun. Huh. Now that's odd, said Ivan. What? Asked Flora. My watch says 4 p.m. if that's the right time. The sun should be over there by that time, said Ivan. Do you know what time it is? Asked Johnny. About 10:30 or 11 a.m., said Ivan. How'd we go back 6 hours? Asked Gail. Flora looks around. Wait a second. A time difference. It's sunny after a storm. I believe we are in the Bermuda Triangle right now, said Flora. That's great. Now what? Asked Ivan. Well, if we sit here, we'll never figure out where the other boat is. And maybe find a close island, said Flora. What if we get lost? Asked Dominic. I think we're already there, said Ivan. All right, we drive then, said Johnny. Everyone fasten your seatbelts. We're gonna check out the Bermuda Triangle. The boat starts, then drives away. Chapter 4. Edward is groaning, opens his eyes, then sees the sun. What the hell? Said Edward. Standing up, then sees all four members of his team laying on the boat. All four are groaning. What happened? Asked Gerald. We got knocked out. The storm must have been really strong, said Edward. Where are we? Asked Juana. I wish I knew. All I can say is, in the middle of the ocean, said Edward. All five are walking onto the deck, then look around. Oh, the sun. Randall Fernandez appearing. Dr. Little, how'd it go from a storm to sunny? Asked Dale. I don't know. Only if we were knocked out for a few hours, said Edward. What do we do, Doctor? Asked Juana. Well, first thing to do is to find the other boat. Hopefully they didn't crash or get lost at sea, said Edward. Where should we look first, sir? Asked Dale. Dale, you drive us west. Maybe we'll get lucky and find the others, said Edward. Yes, sir, said Dale, walking away. Want us to do anything, sir? Asked Gerald. Just keep your eyes open for the other boat. Maybe with 8 eyes, we'll be able to find them out. Here, said Edward, walking towards the back of the boat. The boat is driving. Both Gerald and Juana are looking around. So, how's your experience coming along? Asked Juana. So far so good. I just wished I knew what happened when we got knocked out, said Gerald. Juana nods her head, then she giggles. Gerald looks at Juana. Oh, I'm sorry. I just thought. It's almost like when you black out after so many drinks, said Juana. Gerald chuckles. It is, isn't it? Said Gerald. Yeah, it is. I'm sorry I'm laughing, said Juana. It's all right. It's really funny. So, what are your thoughts about the Bermuda Triangle so far? Asked Gerald. Well, when we get there, I'm hoping it'll be like your experience, said Juana. Gerald smiles. I hope so too, said Gerald. Both Gerald and Juana lean towards one another. The boat gets bumped. Whoa, what was that? Asked Edward. I don't know. The engines are running fine. Maybe we hit a piece of wood or something, said Dale. Hopefully. I don't need problems with the only boat here, said Edward, walking up the staircase. The boat gets bumped again. Edward falls backwards, then bumps into Randall. Randall falls over the banister, then lands into the water. Help, help me. I can't swim. Please help, said Randall. Don't worry, Randall. You're gonna be fine. We need to get him out of there, said Edward. I'll get him before he drowns. I'm a good swimmer, said Gerald. Just be careful. Then bring him around to the back of the boat, said Edward. Gerald jumps into the water, resurfaces, then grabs Randall. I got you, man. Stop splashing around. You don't want sharks coming for dinner, said Gerald. What? Where's a shark? Asked Randall. Randall, stop splashing before you get us, said Gerald. A giant water dragon eats both Gerald and Randall, rises out of water, then looks at the boat. All three are looking up at the giant water dragon. Dear Lord, said Edward. The giant water dragon roars, then goes back into the water. The boat gets pushed. The figure swims away. Dale runs outside. My God, what the hell was that? Asked Dale. A dragon. A water dragon, said Edward. But water dragons don't look like a Japanese dragon. Though, said Juana. I know. Now we know that we're not alone out here, said Edward. What do we do? Asked Dale. Just drive away from that thing, said Edward. Good idea, said Dale, walking away. The boat drives away. Chapter 5. The boat is driving. See anything yet? Asked Flora. Nothing yet, Dr. Cole, said Ivan. Just keep driving. We'll find something soon. Hopefully, said Flora. Dominic appears on deck then. Looks around. See anything, Dominic? Asked Johnny. Nothing yet. I still can't believe I came on this trip, said Dominic. Same with everyone else. We knew you were seasick, said Johnny. Yeah, but when I heard it was the Bermuda Triangle, I thought, that's definitely an opportunity for me, said Dominic. Amen to that, my friend, said Johnny. Dominic smiles. So, what are you two talking about? Asked Gail. Nothing, just chit-chat. Why'd you come onto this project? Asked Johnny. I came here because I wanted to be another woman that made history. Coming to the Bermuda Triangle. Just to crack its secrets, said Gail. I hope you do crack its secrets, because maybe we'll get rich off of you, said Dominic. Johnny starts laughing. When I become rich, I'll share it with my future husband, said Gail. Oh, husband? I thought you were a dyke, said Johnny, laughing. Dominic laughs along. Screw you too, said Gail, walking away. Both Dominic and Johnny continue laughing. Dominic looks up, then sees a silhouette in the distance. Hey dude, what is that? Asked Dominic, pointing. Johnny looks, then sees the silhouette. I have no idea. And quat. Hey drive. Cole, and quat. And quat. Come here, and quat, and quat. You need to see this, and quat, yelled Johnny. Flora walks outside. Both Dominic and Johnny point. Flora looks to her left, then sees the silhouette. What is that? Ivan. That way. We see something, said Flora. The boat drives towards the silhouette. Is that an island? Asked Gail. It looks like it, said Ivan. An island appears in the distance. Flora starts laughing. It's an island. Inside the Bermuda Triangle, said Flora. Dear Lord, said Johnny. I know, I can't believe it either, said Dominic. No, not the island. That thing coming towards us, said Johnny, pointing. All five look up. A giant bat appears flying towards the boat, then shrieks. All five, covering their ears. What the hell? Said Ivan. What's a bat doing out in daylight? Asked Gail. I don't want to find out, said Ivan, pushing onto the lever. The boat speeds away. Both Dominic and Johnny fall onto the deck. Are you all right? Asked Flora. We're fine, said Dominic. Johnny looks up at the giant bat. Not for long, said Johnny, pointing. The giant bat flies towards the boat, then goes to grab Flora. Flora moves. The giant bat flies away. Dr. Cole, are you all right? Asked Dominic. Yeah. Look out, said Flora. Both Dominic and Johnny look up. The giant bat grabs both Dominic and Johnny with its feet, then flies away. No, Dominic, Johnny, said Gail. Both Dominic and Johnny are screaming. A rumbling sound comes from the distance. Ivan looks out the windshield. Dr. Cole, look, said Ivan. Flora looks out the windshield, then sees the boat. Oh, thank God, said Flora. The boat stops next to the second boat. Edward smiles. How are you doing? Asked Edward. I'm fine. But Dominic and Johnny were taken by a giant bat, said Flora. Sorry to hear that. Gerald and Randall were eaten by a giant water dragon, said Edward. Water dragons don't swim, said Flora. Tell that to the Japanese dragon that was swimming, said Edward. Sorry to interrupt, but what do we do now? Asked Dale. We came here to search for the Bermuda Triangle. And that's what we'll do, said Edward. A figure approaches both of the boats. Guys, look out, said Gale. All three look at the water. The giant water dragon rises from water, then roars. Oh my God, said Flora. Edward looks at Flora. Flora's eyes widen. I love you, said Edward. The giant water dragon goes through the first boat, then swims away. And quat? No, and quat, yelled Flora. Gale holding onto Flora. Oh my God, said Ivan. Ivan, get us to that island quickly, said Gale. The boat drives towards the island. Water washes onto the beach. All three appear on the land. Flora is sitting on the sand. What now? Asked Ivan. I think we should wait for Dr. Cole to come up with a plan, said Gale. We came here for a reason. To find out the truth about the Bermuda Triangle. Flora stands up, then turns towards both Gale and Ivan. And that's what we're gonna do, said Flora, walking past both Gale and Ivan. Both Gale and Ivan look at each other, then follow behind Flora. All three are walking into the woods. The water continues washing ashore on a different side of the island. Both Dale and Edward appear. Shadows appear over both Dale's and Edward's bodies. Edward opens his eyes, then sees figures. Help, said Edward weakly, then passes out. Both Dale and Edward are being dragged away. The end.